So every time I think I'm done with the whole Vic thing, like something always pops up, like something else always pops up. So now we got these texts from MechaRandom42 and from I can't even pronounce that Axu nor whatever. You guys know who that is, right? And apparently Vic had a rival named Alec who was also a Star Trek fan or something along the lines. I really have no idea who that is. I had no idea who these people are till recently, and from what it seems like, this person's not worth my time. So, why don't people go to the police when sexually harassed? Did the women who accused Harvey Weinstein or whoever that is, or even the men who accused Kevin Spacey, did the boys molested by priests? Mm. So in these texts, he's like, hundreds of women came forward, and I saw with my own eyes that Vic was this sexual predator. But hundreds of women came forward, and like none of their stories ever made sense, and a lot of the photos were already falsified. On top of that, statistics show that at least 1 in 3 people will come forward when they're sexually assaulted. So if you're saying hundreds of women were assaulted by Vic, you're telling me over a 20-year time period, not one person came forward. And for what it seems like, not one person has really gone to the police and filed a police report. They said there's an investigation. They said that she has a lawyer, but they don't specifically say that they're going to go after Vic. I mean, Ronto, whatever his name is, his Monica Real's husband, whatever, says they're going to take legal action if Vic doesn't come forward. Like, Vic came forward, but he says that he has a lawyer. He's not backing down. So, you have hundreds of women saying that they were assaulted by Vic, but almost none of them really went to the police. Like, that should have been the first thing they did. And so hundreds of women, all his coworkers, and even his fiance who support the women are lying. Okay. So it's not the fact that they're lying, it's the fact that there's already so much false evidence about the whole situation and so on and so forth. And at this point, I feel like this whole Vic Mignogna sexual assault allegations, they're dying, and they should die off. Like, it should be over soon. And I'm kind of tired about this. I want to talk about other things, but these people keep giving me more ammo to talk about. They keep giving me more shit to talk about. And over here in Monica Real's statement, it's so fucking contradicting to everything that she tried to do. She came out publicly and destroyed this man's career, his life, and let me just read this for you. I have always stood up for this community. I have loved the anime fandom from the moment I went to my first convention. To be threatened like this by the community I love really hurts my heart. I recently stood up for the Dragon Ball fandom only to have that community come back and attack me mercilessly. It has been so incredibly painful, and I can't even express. I have never said anything hurtful towards Vic or any of his fans. I don't want to ruin his life. He was and is my friend. Okay, so you said is my friend. I always want to say this every time she says this. He's obviously not is your friend if you wanted to destroy his life publicly. I don't know. If someone did that to me, you are not my fucking friend. That is such a two-faced line. She could have just said, like, he was my friend. She goes, was/is my friend. I don't know you, but if I was Vic Mignogna, or if I was just any other person that had a friend like this, we're not friends. No, we are definitely not fucking friends. So, just want to say that. But I don't want him to be labeled a predator for life. Okay, so, if he sexually harassed all these women, sorry, I keep saying women, I just like saying it like that. He sexually harassed all these women, and you're saying not one of them wants to label this man a sexual predator. So obviously the sexual allegations were not that serious, right? They were not anything life-threatening. Like, they were not. If they're not that serious, why did you come forward in the first place like this? If you don't want him to be labeled a predator for life, why did you destroy this man's career? Like, I don't get it. I want him to get help and realize that his actions have hurt many people, including me. If he takes the necessary steps to better himself, then perhaps I will be willing to forgive him again. I don't know. I mean, sometimes there's two sides to a story, and sometimes there's the other way around. If I were someone like Vic, I would not forgive her. Like, you say you're my friend, but you destroyed my life publicly. Like, And you guys falsified all these evidence. Like, why would we be friends? I don't want you to forgive me. I don't care about your forgiveness. I don't care. That's what Vic should do. But, you know, I'm not him, so. I'm tired of the fighting. I'm tired of the threats. And all of it. From here on, I'll only be posting positively in light. Any threats or retaliation will be met with an immediate block. I am not wasting any more time on this matter. It's over. This has been incredibly difficult for everyone involved. Please be kind to one another. And there's also another one where she says, like, she apologizes to Vic, but I'm not even going to bother to read that because this woman is so two-faced. And this is also not an apology. This is just like, hey, sorry I ruined your life. I hope we can still be friends. That's basically what it says to me. But if you change, I'll forgive you. Why would I want you to forgive me? I don't forgive you. I don't want you to be your friend. These people. These fucking people, man. And you have these people over here going undercover on MechaRandom42 and this apology thing. It's over. Like, we know it's over. This whole Vic Mignogna thing, like, for the entire month of February, there was a plot twist after another. There was something else, the story is something else. But from a bigger picture as a whole, I can see that this is pretty much over, right? Vic's got this. Like, no doubt about it. He's got this. Will his career get back together? Probably not. Actually, I heard that there's some anime companies that are still willing to work with him, so it's not a complete total loss for him. And he will always be the first voice of Broly in the English dub. He'll always be Edward Eric. I'm sorry, I can't say the full Metal Alchemist name right, but he'll always be that character. He will. Like, I love Full Metal. I do love Full Metal, and yeah, like, it's not a complete total loss because at least we got, like, a lesson out of this, right? Like, there has to be a clear lesson out of this. Like, if something happens to somebody where someone makes an allegation, don't try to get your 3 minutes of fame and falsify evidence. I get the feeling that's what happened. That people came forward about Vic, and so other people wanted their 3 minutes of fame, and so they did the hashtag kick Vic. That's where Mars Girl steps in. Mars Girl immediately believed all the sexual harassed victims and came forward just to get her 3 minutes of fame, only to bite her in the ass. All these women that came forward against Vic Mignogna, they wanted their 3 minutes of fame, and they had no evidence, so they decided to falsify evidence. The person that fake swatted Sean Schemmel, or was fake swatted in the situation, wanted her 3 minutes of fame. This was all about fame. Like, they heard about this rumor and these allegations for years, and they just wanted that fame. And, you know, there is, like, a whole group of people will believe anything you say. They will. They will. Like, you can see this happening throughout history and in other situations where if you tell someone something, they'll change the story up when they tell someone else. Like, have you ever done that circle test in a room where you guys whisper a sentence in each other's ear and the sentence goes all the way around the room? When it comes back to you, the sentence is completely different. It's so fucking different. So, people changed up their story from what it sounds like. One person said something, another person said something, so on and so forth, and the original story got convoluted. I think what happened was, maybe, in my opinion, that maybe Vic Mignogna came on to somebody, and that person didn't like it, you know, not in a sexual, aggressive way, but just more like, you know, I'm interested in you. Oh, I'm not. Oh, it's so creepy. You know, like, and that person said one thing, and then another person said another thing, and then soon this Vic Mignogna became this deviant guy to the anime community, at least to the dub. I mean, that's in my mind what could happen, because Vic Mignogna, from everything I heard about him, he's a hound dog. Like, he likes women. He does like women. But that doesn't mean he's a sexual predator. I mean, he cheated on his girlfriend. We know that. But that doesn't actually mean he's a sexual predator. Cheating and being a sexual predator and rape, they're all different things. They're different things. But So I read another article the other day about the investigation done on Vic Mignogna at Funimation. And from what it sounds like, they did an investigation after the first time a couple years ago, and they found inconclusive evidence, and they couldn't fire him. So they already found another person to work for the Broly voice, and they, for what it sounds like, they just wanted to replace Vic because maybe he was a little bit difficult to work with on set. We don't know that part because they didn't release any video footage or any of that of him being so difficult to work with. But also, I kind of find that hard to believe because Vic Mignogna's demeanor in public, like, he seems like such a relaxed, chill guy, especially towards his fans. I kind of find that hard to believe until they show video evidence of Vic being so fucking difficult to work with. Maybe he is difficult to work with. We don't know. But from what it sounds like, they were just trying to find reasons to fire this guy because they wanted someone else to do the voice stuff. They just wanted to find someone else, so they try to find any excuse whatsoever to get this guy fired. This is just a theory of what I have. And you pile this on with people that just wanted their 3 minutes of fame, and bam, you got a controversy. And you get people that over-exaggerate what happened or don't be very clear about their supposed assault story. I think it's pretty much a closed case. Like, Vic's gonna win. He's gonna get money. He probably won't get the same voice work that he originally got, but at least there are some companies that may be still willing to work with him amidst all the allegations. So there's my 2 cents. That's just what I believe. I think this is pretty much a done case. I really hope that Vic gets the justice that he needs. I really hope that the people that did this, they either see some jail time for falsifying evidence or defamation or whatever, or they have to pay a big sum of money. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to yell at me in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a dislike if that's what you feel like. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.